What's up, everybody? I'm here really to talk about a couple things today. So, Gaijin has two pretty big problems in their game. I mean, they've had the game for 12 years, there's been developments, all that stuff. And these are two, I would say, it's really one problem that causes the second problem. And so, really, it's just one big problem with a second discomfort or displeasure. But so for the first problem, everyone knows the economy has been under a lot of fire recently. Like it, hate it, whatever. You know, Gaijin made some changes. Players didn't like it. Oh well. You know, looking at it now, it would not have been fun. Luckily, I have finals this week, so I haven't been playing. I'm just talking about this and using some footage from a month ago when I still had, a life besides school to talk about this. And the other problem, which stems from the first, is one death levers. Everyone knows, I have seen them starting to infect all the way down to like tier 4, which it shows it's gotten really bad, And so my solution that I was thinking, this is an ultimate shower thoughts. Like, I would post this on Shower Thoughts Reddit if it wasn't Warthunder related. And so this system, or at least for me, it's in my I go to King Supers, okay? And they have this policy there, and let's say they have a sale, but they really want to get rid of the item. You see those stickers where it's like, you have the yellow sticker that says sale, it's this price. But if you buy 5 of this item, is what I see is the most common, you get an extra 25 to 30% off the sale price. Generally, it's a rounded number. And frankly, I could see this being implemented in Warthunder. You implement the system, and if you get 5 deaths, you get a sort of rebate, which would be between 25 and 30% of, or I'm not going to say 25 to 35% necessarily of the repair costs. I would expect it to be a fixed amount. And this amount would be next to nothing, I would feel like, in the lower tiers. I would expect it to be like, maybe tier 1 and 2 would both be below 1,000. Maybe you break 3,000 for tier 3. Really, this system I could see being implemented, and the benefit people would enjoy at tiers 4 and up, mostly because that's where we start to see a lot of heavy tanks, a lot of 4-digit minimum repair costs, all the way up to a couple 5-digit repair costs that really sting. And some vehicles that are really fun to play do carry that 5-digit price tag, I've been playing 9.0 a little bit, and I kind of thought, and I could see maybe you could get 30k with this system without necessarily breaking the game. Because without boosters, okay, boosters are an entirely different entity, and I want to talk about that real quick. Backups and no, not boosters, backups. Backups essentially give you a free repair. Gaijin probably won't like this with this system because that means you're getting a free repair for a calculated investment to counter. So you have to deal with that, and that is really, I feel like, the biggest problem with this system is the backup system. If Gaijin is just like, this is an easy fix, do this, I would say it. But yeah. So pretty much, you get 5 deaths. Doesn't matter what vehicle, doesn't matter if you use a backup. In my mind, to keep it simple. You get a flat amount, it's like known, it's kind of marked there, or worked into the system for some reason. You know, I could see potentially people trying to abuse the system, but the thing is, this isn't supposed to necessarily cover the repair cost itself, no. This is designed to, like, let's say you play a great game, 12 kills. I saw this dude, 12 kills, ground RB. He got like 70k silver lions, but only like 5k RP. It was like 5400, yeah, 54 and change. And oh, it just broke my heart because I know those games, they are so fun, but then when you see that screen at the end, you see that money going into your account and it's so low and you feel like, why am I doing this? You know, and I understand, yeah, it's a free-to-play game. They need to make money. But, you know, it's just not fun at top tier when people are bringing out a single vehicle, like their favorite vehicle that they want to play, and they play it like every once in a while at top tier, because that's all they can afford. You know, it's not fun because then half the lobby leaves, and if you're already 5 minutes into a match, you're not really going to get replacements. You know? And it sucks, which is why I think this would be so good, because people would bring a lineup. People wouldn't do the YouTuber style of playing, which I get it, you know? If you just like the vehicle and only want to play the vehicle, fine. But if you want to actually make some silver lions, take a couple guys with you. You know, and also another thing that I could see this being a problem is taking up lower tier vehicles. Like, I know God mode farming. Everyone loves it. Take your Horo, take your 15 CM SLG, take your M22, that's a personal favorite. But frankly, you know, I feel like still, you know, any system put in place, no matter what, can be abused like this. And it sometimes sucks for the difficult parts. But I feel like this would be a step in tackling the economic changes and the game changes. Heck, they could even tackle it in, you know? Like, straight up, they could add in the card that you see, they could say, they could have a title saying rebate for 5 deaths and have it be just a flat silver amount for each vehicle, like they do with repair costs. You know? So, because the game, they know what shell you're using, they know, so it's not going to be that hard to tell, hey, these vehicles died for this player. They're ready to keep track of that. Just stick some monetization by it, give us some SL for it, you solve your economy problem, you get 1 death levers down because they realize, hey, I can actually make a profit if I play an actual game. If I don't just spawn in and rush a cap and die in like a low tier vehicle, I make money. You know, but frankly, I'm just a guy. I have 130 subs. I'm not going to be able to make a difference. If someone who actually has some influence sees this, please share it. This would solve a problem, massive problem. So, but I can't do anything. Not unless this blows up. It's probably not going to blow up. It's a video, you know? You're listening to me talk. I'm probably going to have my P40 on the screen because that's my favorite plane. But yeah, you know? I feel like if they did something like this, it doesn't have to be this. Heck, I don't even want it to be this because I see too many ways for people to abuse it. Just do this, you know? Thanks, you know, anyways, thanks for listening. If you're watching to the end, please sub and let's fix this economy. You know, I want to be able to play. I want everyone to have fun. Thanks.